I'm Sophie welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a video that's somewhat impromptu, simply because I wasn't expecting to be able to make it so soon. Today, we will be printing out the first half of Project What? If you did not watch the end of the summer retreat video, I kind of go over my plans for this project and for like the rest of the year at the end of that video, and a part of that is to write Project What up to the midpoint, and then I'm going to print it out, which is what we're doing now, in order to reread it, do some cutting because it's way too long, get my world building and lore in check to make sure I'm not repeating any information and that I'm not messing things up, and to make sure that I'm setting up the book properly and that I can go forward with the second half of the book. Today, for some reason, I wrote all the way to the end, or not to the end, but to the end of everything before the midpoint. It was crazy. I did some cafe hopping where I did some schoolwork as well, and I was just so into the story. I wrote like 3,000 words, a little over 3,000 words today, which is insane because that's the most I've written probably since the retreat ended, which was a month ago. It's October 1st. Happy October. 3,000 words, and I wrapped up the first half of Project What. So, adhering with my plan, we are going to process this through Lulu Express, the website I get my like paperback bound books from. This time we're going to do spiral bound though, because I don't want it to look like the other projects when it's not the complete book. So we're gonna do a spiral bound. Lulu Express is by far the cheapest option for spiral bound. I looked at Staples, I looked at Office Max. Both of those, even before I finished the like writing everything, it was probably like 80% written, but still. It was already at like $80, and I'm like, ooh, I'm not paying for that. So I went to Lulu, and I was like, okay, how much would it be to get a spiral bound from this? And it's like $20. I can pay for $20. Not 80, but 20 is fine. So today, while I am chatting, I'm going to set up the printed PDF, and we're gonna get that paid for, shipped, on the way to me. As you might be able to see, I have my phone right here. It's gonna be a secondary camera while I chat, so we can do both at the same time. But before we get started with the whole formatting thing and everything, let's go over some final stats. Kinda crazy. I said this book was going to be big, or that this book is big and I need to cut stuff down, and I'm not lying. Right now, with everything written up to the middle of the book, the beginning of the middle of the book, we are sitting at 108,000 words. Well, 108,604 words. So almost 109,000. And we just got to the midpoint. That would mean that this would be over 200,000 words once the book was done. Ew. I don't want that. I don't want that. I would love for it to stay around 175K, ideally 150. I would love that, but I think this story is too big, too all-encompassing for 150, so I'm gonna try and shoot for 175, which means I need to cut, how much do I need to cut? I need to cut like 15,000 words. I'm overshooting here, it's technically 13 and a half, but I would love to get it under, just in case I still overwrite in the second half. So that's a lot of words that need to be cut. We're not gonna worry about that right now. We're gonna worry about that during the reread, but yes, we're halfway through the book and we're sitting at over 100,000 words. Love that for me. Right now it's sitting at 26 chapters. I think the average word count per chapter, well, I guess going off of the word count and the chapter count, it would be a little under 4,000 per chapter. There are quite a few chapters sprinkled in here that like barely pass 2,000 words, but there's also a fair amount of chapters that are over 5,000 words. Not bad. I can deal with that. Ideally, at the end of this draft, it will be 40 chapters. Even that's it. Project What has fairly consistently been 40 chapters, I feel. I could be like completely lying, but that's like the number I associate with Project What is 40. So I want the final version of draft 4 to have 40 chapters. Anyways, those are the stats. I'm scared. Oh, it's also at 252 pages at the moment. That's not very important though, because I will be switching the page sizes, so 252 will not really be a thing after this. But let's start formatting. Let me start this camera and also delete some footage off of this camera because I'm running out of space. Okay, we're back. Camera is rolling. You guys can see my first chapter. Don't read it. Spoilers. I guess not, it's just chapter 1. But Papyrus has this very easy to use formatting system where you can literally customize everything for the book. So we'll be using this. I think I'll do 6x9, maybe, just because it's a little bit bigger than 5.5 by 8.5. Bring these margins down a little bit, kind of big. So I think that's all I have to do. Oh, I did want to change the size of the actual text as well, because at 12-point font in this smaller paper, it comes out to like 400 pages and I don't need that. Don't need that. So we're gonna go 10-point. Let's see. So we're sitting at 299 pages. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. And those are the only titles I need to do because I haven't written Act 3 yet. Okay, we're gonna save this PDF. Do not actually print it, oh my god. And save. Boom. Boom. Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's not even the full book, and I'm so stoked. Anyways, okay, so we are going to go to Lulu. I already had it pulled up. I already had a test one. This is the one where I tested the price, and it's $19 instead of $80, so I'm okay with that. Also, here are all my past projects. My past project what's, because those are the only ones I've printed out like this. Let's create a new project. Print book. Print book. Draft 4, part 1. Send. Scary. File is validating. I don't know what it means when it says that, and I'm a little scared. Like, what are they checking for? What if they, what if I'm not valid? What if it's not valid? Ooh, also covers. I look crazy right now. Hold on, let me. That's a little better. Covers, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I don't want to use the cover I've made for draft 4 on this because that seems wrong. But I was also thinking of maybe just putting something on the cover that I've already made that says like part 1 or like unfinished or something. I don't know. Let's finish everything else first and then we can do all that. We would like standard black and whites. We would like green and coil bound. Stew mat cover, why not? $13. Do you see that? $13. That could not get that at Staples. Could not get that at Staples. Okay, so now we're gonna download this, which will give us this, which we fill with our image, and then upload that image and it will become the cover. So we're on to our next excursion, figuring out what I want the cover to be. All right. I literally just got onto Procreate to look at my project what folder because I was going to show you guys, if you guys aren't aware, that this is the cover I will be printing out with draft 4. I love this cover so much. It's all scrapbooked. I cut out everything that is on here and I did all the color grading to make it all purple. So very much handmade besides it being digital. And then I look at the next image in my folder and I'm like, should I just use this? Should I just use this? This was a cover I just made for fun. Completely just like, I wanted something like, that was a little bit of a pop, a little bit of fun. And I made this and I think it's silly. And I'm not gonna use it on a paperback, so I might just use it for this. so I might just use it for this. I do need a back cover though. That was easy enough. Simple. I'm going to format this and we will be back to finalize everything and get this shipped out. Oh! We're back. That was probably like 10 minutes. Very simple, very easy. I have downloaded it. Let me show you guys. Here is the cover for what I will be printing out. Very cute. I literally just used the basic background from the front cover for the back cover. Nothing special. Doesn't need to be. But I'm excited because I get to use this random cover I made. We are going to drop our file. Incorrect dimensions. No. Alright. Let me fix the dimensions real quick. Honestly, this is something I forgot about and I remember having a problem with this before. So we're gonna fix the dimensions. I'll be back. Okay, we should have a PDF that works now. I actually didn't download it yet. 1 second. Let's see. Please work. Okay. Here is the actual PDF. I made sure that the titles started on like their own page, like they had their own page. Let me check part 2. Okay, cool. So that should work. That should be good. Okay, let's go over everything real quick because I'm scared. Okay, standard black and white, cream uncoated paper, coil bound, matte cover. Cover's been uploaded. Don't worry about that. Everything's good there. Book preview looks good. All right. Take me away. Some steps are incomplete. Oh, what did I not do? Oh. Entertainment. There we go. That's where I messed up. Okay, review the book. Oh my god, look at it. Add to my cart. Add to my cart. Yes. Yes. I'm going to put my credit card information in, so I'm going to cut the cameras. But, oh my god. Oh my god. This is very exciting. I think I will hold on to this footage until the printed version comes in, just so I have everything all together. So I'll talk to you guys then. But it's midnight. I waited so long today to film this part of the video. I don't know why, but I will see you guys again when the printed version is here and I get to look at it and be proud of myself. Something very exciting has come in today. Please don't mind my appearance or the fact that it's again dark outside. It's about 10:30 at night right now. I just got home from a trip, little 3-day trip, and when I got home at like 9, this was waiting at my door. Can you guess what it is? Let's get this bad boy open. I'm actually so excited. I haven't printed out a book, or Project What, because Project What is the only book that I've printed out from a, like, vendor? Company, etc. This is the first time I've printed out Project What in like 2 years, 3 years, so I'm excited. Even if it's just the first half of the book. I don't care. This is exciting. This is exciting. Nice. Alright, here we go. Oh god, I can't get it out. Okay, wait, there we go. Oh my god. Okay, so it's here. I'm seeing the back. It's my receipt, unimportant. Look how good it turned out. Oh my god. And then this absolute behemoth of a book. Of half a book. Of half a book. I'm sick. I'm sick to my stomach. Oh, it looks so good though. Oh, and I got the formatting right. Let's go. The act title pages are 1 page, so nothing else is on it. Except the title. Let's go. I've missed this. I've missed this. I've missed a professional print job because lately I've been printing my drafts on my printer, on my extremely old, extremely decrepit printer. It hasn't been the best quality, and really it hasn't needed to be good quality because it has been 0 drafts or Project Glass, which I was reading through very quickly in order to make sure draft 2 is ready for beta readers. This is a little more important. This has a lot to go over. So it's going to be a nice, easy read on the eyes, at least. It is 302 pages. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to read, but we have it. It's here. Oh my god. I'm so excited. This size too, perfect. I think I might have to start getting my books printed in 9x6 instead of 5.5 by 8.5, because I like this a lot. Where is Project What's Draft 3 to compare this to? Okay, here is Draft 3 in its entirety, which is 120 pages longer than this right here, which clearly is a problem. I don't know, it's such a small change, honestly, like looking at it like this, but I feel like this is just such a nicer size to work with, just being slightly larger. Am I being nitpicky? Am I being weird? Maybe. Sue me. Whatever. But I don't know. Also, all the purple. Purple isn't even my favorite color. Can you believe that? But anyways, I will be starting this reread very soon. I am so excited. I'm also a little bit scared because a lot of what I will be doing here is cutting. I need to consolidate Act 1 because Act 1 is massive and it does not need to be as long as it currently is. Also, I need to make sure that character and characterization is consistent and that the things that the characters learn throughout the book are not repeated or redundant in a way that is annoying instead of refreshing for the reader, you know? So going into this, I will be fairly critical because yeah, we gotta get this down. We need to cut this down. This is way too long. But that will be in a future video, so look out for that. I don't know how long this is gonna take me to read, and I'm a little scared to find out. It's probably gonna take me like 3 times longer than I would expect, so I'm not gonna throw out anything. We're just gonna see where the wind takes us. Just do what we gotta do. Do what we gotta do. So, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. How is writing going for you? I will say personally, writing is going fairly slow for me right now because of school, which is inevitable. I was expecting that. I'm just, of course, a little sad that I'm not able to write as much as I was over the summer because this summer was a lot of fun. But, you know, slowly things are happening. This took a long time to get to, and you know, progress is still progress. I honestly can't believe that I have written up to the midpoint in this book already. That happened way faster than I had anticipated after reevaluating how this draft was going. So technically, I'm still kind of ahead according to like myself and my brain, if that makes sense. But let me know how your writing's going. Let me know how life is going. Let me know anything and everything in the comments, and hope to see you in the next one. Peace.